If you want to be free of the prison of the me identity, the sense of being a separate self, independent of life, independent of existence, and therefore having to fight for your position, your survival. If you want to know yourself as that which you truly are, and not as this mind, this body, this person, then what's being invited here is a big exhale, deep relaxation. It's not just a relaxation of my body or relaxation of my mind. It's a relaxation of the incessant activity of interpreting and interfering with what is. Interpreting what is related to the focusing in. When we focus in with the mind, with the gaze, with the narrative, then what we focus in on is either a problem to us that we need to get rid of, or something that we need to acquire, take possession of, put in our goodie bag, whether it's material or spiritual. Because we've interpreted it. We've given it a name, a label. We've categorized it. Good, bad, wanted, unwanted, welcome, unwelcome, spiritual, not spiritual, and so on. It's the incessant habit of interpretation that is a hallmark of the ego identity. There's no such thing as ego. There is only activity, the activity of interpretation and interference, which makes up a sense of self. Interference is resisting what is, rejecting what is, grasping what is, controlling what is, attempting to change what is. If you examine yourself closely, you may find that this activity is taking place much of the time, or maybe not, I don't know. We have to be honest with ourselves. But the deep relaxation that I speak of is a relaxation of that activity. Instead of trying to stop thoughts, instead of trying to meditate and stop thinking, instead of trying to be silent, and so on, it may be more value to just notice in yourself that constant mechanism, that constant activity. Without seeing it, it doesn't stop. When we start to see it, notice it, become sensitive to it, we may notice that it's the root of tension, the root of agitation, restlessness, the root of craving and aversion, and therefore the root of suffering. Because the one that interprets and interferes is the illusory sense, it's illusory, but it is a sense of being a separate self. Why is it illusory? Because you're not separate. Nothing can be separate from anything. It's just the activity of interpretation, interference, craving, aversion, grasping and rejection seems to create a kind of veil of me here and everything else, life, things out there. The soft gaze, it's as if it reveals the openness that is behind everything. Yeah, the veil appears to compartmentalize everything. So there's a thing here, a thing there, a thing here, a thing there. Everything is seemingly separate. The soft gaze, because it's not focusing in on things, subject, object, it's as if that veil comes undone to reveal that which is, if you like, behind the scenes. It's not really behind the scenes, but it seems to be, to come forwards. And what this behind the scenes is openness itself, which is the same as beingness, same as awareness.